Not everything in life is what it seems, because even salt looks like sugar. Greetings from the dark side of the pomegranate. I am your host, Billy Housh. Welcome to Even Salt Looks Like Sugar, a podcast that explores true crime, paranormal activity, and unsolved mysteries. This series discusses difficult and distressing subject matter. Listener discretion is advised. Episode 8. Terrifying Tornado Deaths. A tornado is a speedily spinning section of air that directly communicates with the cumulonimbus cloud, the cumulus cloud, and the surface of the Earth. This vortex of wind can be one of the most unique yet picturesque displays of Mother Nature because it visibly forms into a funnel cloud. However, it can also become one of the most catastrophic events to occur beyond your worst nightmare. With winds pushing up to 300 miles per hour and 2 miles in diameter, this twister phenomenon can spawn simultaneously for hours at a time. Join me today as I explore some of the most thrilling and spine-chilling deaths caused by tornadoes. Terrifying tornado deaths. It is estimated that tornadoes cause almost 100 deaths every single year in the United States alone, with almost 2,000 injuries. Depending on the size and the pressure of the cyclone, thousands can die in a single blow.
Carla, there's a real tornado right there. Oh my God. If something happens, make sure everybody knows I love them, Carla. This is no joke. There's a real tornado right fucking there. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ugh.
On March 18th, 1925, the most cataclysmic tornado struck the central region of the United States, the TriState Tornado. The tornado started in Shannon County, Missouri, before slowly manifesting into multiple tornadoes, which eventually reached Gorham, Illinois, and then Petersburg, Indiana. Traveling up to over 230 miles per hour, with forward speeds of over 70 miles per hour, this tornado has the fastest forward speed to date. As it continued to touch all surrounding areas of the states, the duration lasted almost 4 hours, making it the longest tornado ever recorded. Additionally, an outbreak of tornadoes produced continued damage that targeted both the Midwestern and Southeastern parts of the United States. This lasted an additional 4 hours, with some reports of multiple 4-rated tornadoes in Kentucky. In fact, 4.5 inches of hail was reported in Lexington, Kentucky, as well as parts of Tennessee, Alabama, and Kansas. Severe thunderstorms were also reported in various states, including Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Louisiana, and even in parts of Ontario, Canada. The Tri-State Tornado caused almost 3,000 injuries and almost 800 deaths, which claimed the lives of 12 people in Missouri, over 50 in Kentucky, and almost 100 in Indiana, and almost 600 in Illinois. This calamitous occurrence also managed to create over $16 million worth of damage, which is the equivalent to $2 billion today. The hospitals in St. Louis, Missouri, and Evansville, Indiana, were completely occupied by victims of the disastrous Dust Devil. And because the hospitals were completely occupied, others were sent to the hospitals in both Perryville and Cape Girardeau, which are both located in Missouri. The hospital located in Murfreesboro, Illinois, was completely full of injured victims of this deadly tornado, so the remaining individuals had to be transported to Carbondale, Illinois, and St. Louis, Missouri. As some theorists believe, this tornado was actually caused by a family of cyclones. Others believe this was an individual incessant twister with a 5 on the Fujita scale index. Experts on the topic believe because of the length and duration of the tornado, it is highly unlikely that one tornado caused such an affliction. Therefore, it isn't a tri-state tornado, but merely the tri-state tornadoes. If the Tri-State Tornado isn't the deadliest tornado in history, then what is? On April 26, 1989, in the Mankaj district of Bangladesh, the world's most catastrophic tornado took place. The Daltapur Satura tornado. In the early morning hours of the day, it was reported that extremely low airflows were occurring in various parts of eastern India, with an awkward, elongated, yet low atmospheric pressure reaching out towards Bangladesh. During this time, a compromised weather occurrence was taking place in the Himalayan region. Air currents began to increase, and the wind gradients began to develop at a very rapid rate. An evident dry line, which separates dry air from moist air, was created in the western area of Bangladesh. This formed the sinister steam devil. As a result, everything was completely destroyed. Almost 100,000 people alone were left completely homeless. Not only did this tornado claim the lives of over 1,200 people, it injured 12,000 people. Shortly after, a tornado outbreak occurred in Narjadi district, which killed almost 10 people and injured over 400. Terrible, tragic, and terrifying tornadoes have existed for many centuries, with the first one resulting in many deaths occurring in the 16th century. On September 23, 1551, the Grand Harbor of Malta tornado hit Grand Harbor region of Malta. As one of the first massive waterspouts ever reported, this direful disaster claimed the lives of over 600 people, including 4 members of the Maltese Navy. everything happens for a purpose and a reason. On Sunday, May the 22nd, 2011, Joplin, Missouri became a victim of one of the worst fire whirls ever when a multiple vortex tornado struck the town. As part of a tornado outbreak, it had an extremely high duration and was very wide, stretching out at almost a mile. As the third tornado to hit the Joplin area, this diabolical dust devil injured 1,150 and claimed the lives of over 150 people. The 2011 Joplin Tornado was also the most expensive in United States history, costing almost $3 billion in damages alone. With a rating of 5 on the Fujita scale, this ruinous event was a contingency of the 1953 Flint Beecher tornado.
Close that window.
Get away from the window.
The house. Come on, let's go, Doug.
Get away from the window. Where are you? Where are you?
Adria.
Get in here. Get in the bathroom. Get in the bathroom.
Doug, come on.
Be careful of the window.
Where are they?
Careful of the window.
Where's Adria?
Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Get in the bathroom.
Where's
There's a window right there. There's a window. There's a window.
right on us? Oh my God.
Okay, cool down. It's okay.
Okay, son.
Okay.
It's okay. I had some glass in my eye.
Okay, it's okay.
I got black inside.
It's okay.
On Monday, June the 8th, 1953, one of the most disastrous events happened in Genesee County, Michigan, the Flint Beecher tornado. What started as a multicolored black, yellow, and green sky with lightning turned deadly as a huge tornado complemented by 8 other tornadoes touched base into the small town of Beecher. This catastrophic event resulted in almost 900 injuries and in 116 deaths.
Whoa.
The tornado began to manifest shortly after by finding its way towards the southeast area of Michigan and the northwest area of Ohio. As the tornado continued, it found its way into Worcester, Massachusetts, which resulted in another tornado outbreak commonly known as the Worcester-Flint tornado outbreak sequence. Then it made its way into New England and New York, as well as New Hampshire, before moving into my province of Ontario, Canada. This direly daunting tornado outbreak sequence lasted for days before claiming the lives of almost 300 people. Although injuries are unknown, several theorists speculate almost 1,000 were hospitalized. From the original tornado, almost 50 total have spawned as a result. These tornadoes occurred in Kansas, Colorado, and Nebraska the day before, Michigan and Ohio the day of, and Massachusetts and New Hampshire the day after. Some of the most thrilling and spine-chilling tornadoes are caused by what is often referred to as tornado outbreaks, which are basically the result of an actual tornado. The two largest tornado outbreaks occurred in 1974 and 2011. On April 3rd and April 4th in 1974, the super outbreak occurred in Ontario, Canada. Although this outbreak affected the United States, it heavily affected my home province of Ontario. With a duration of 18 hours, almost 150 tornadoes manifested as a result. This led to almost 6,000 injuries and almost 320 deaths. As the first ever recorded tornado outbreak in history, it is the second largest one to have ever existed.
Holy moly. All right. Holy shit. All right, I gotta go. I'm coming, honey. Shit, where you at, honey? God damn, it's bad. All right, stay down, honey. Oh, shit, Josie. Uh-oh. We're gonna get some shit here, honey. I hope somebody. Oh my God! Okay, honey. Holy shit! Stay in. Oh man! Oh shit!
Don't go out there.
No, not yet.
Don't.
Oh.
Stay here.
Oh my God, Josie. Wow. Holy moly. Oh my God. Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie. Oh my God. Where's Autumn? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
But what is the largest? On April 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th of 2011, the southern part of the United States, as well as the Midwestern and Northwestern part of the country, endured one of the worst diabolical forms of destruction by Mother Nature, which resulted in over 3,100 injuries and almost 350 deaths. Injuries and deaths occurred in Vilolia, Arkansas, Philadelphia, Mississippi, Smithville, Mississippi, Raleigh, Mississippi, Enterprise, Mississippi, Cullman, Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, Bloutsville, Alabama, Higdon, Alabama, Scottsville, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, Bridgeport, Alabama, Ealing, Alabama, Uniontown, Alabama, Rainsville, Alabama, Huntland, Tennessee, Haletown, Tennessee, Trenton, Georgia, and Cave Spring, Georgia. Often referred to as the 2011 Super Outbreak, which consisted of 360 tornadoes back to back. This cataclysmic event lasted over 3 days. Yes, you heard me correctly. Over 3 days. This dangerously destructive, yet remarkably relentless outbreak was also the result of the 2001 Hackleboro-Phil tornado, the 2011 Smithville, Mississippi tornado, and the 2011 Tuscaloosa, Birmingham tornado. On Monday, May the 3rd, 1999, a remarkably robust tornado hit the town of Bridge Creek, Oklahoma. often referred to as the 1999 Bridge Creek Moor tornado, the tornado alone covered almost 40 miles with a duration of 1 hour and 25 minutes, resulting in over 580 injuries and almost 40 deaths. This tornado is known to possess the highest wind speeds ever to exist on planet Earth. On the night of Monday, March the 2nd, into the morning of Tuesday, March the 3rd of 2020, a minor yet major tornado outbreak consisting of 15 tornadoes occurred in Cookeville, Tennessee. This outbreak started in Kentucky before finding its way into the 7th largest gaining metropolitan area in Tennessee. With over 70,000 residents left without power, this tragic tornado resulted in over 300 injuries and 26 deaths. Some of the victims who lost their lives include Michael Dolfini from East Nashville, Aaron Kimberlin of Inglewood, Dawson Curtis from Sparta, Jessica Clark of Cookeville, Amanda Cole from Sparta, Brandy Barker of Lebanon, Keith Selby of Cookeville, Donna Eaton from Mount Juliet, Sawyer Kimberlin from Inglewood, Robert Dickinson of Nashville, Hattie Collins of Cookeville, Patricia Kendall from Benton, Bridget McCormick of Cookeville, Terry Curtis from Sparta, Patricia Lane of Cookeville, Albry Sexton from East Nashville, Kathy Selby of Cookeville, Leisha Rittenbury from Cookeville, Josh Kimberlin of Inglewood, Carl Franzi from Benton, and James Eaton from Mount Juliet. Although your chances of dying by this catastrophic whirlwind are relatively low, anyone can die in a blink of an eye if exposed to one, especially if the tornado tips the 4 and 5 of the Fujita scale index. Never say never.
Sinister sugar, the sweetest sin, the diabolical pomegranate, the darkness within. If you are enjoying tonight's episode of Even Salt Looks Like Sugar, please subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you find fine podcasts. Also visit our official website, evensaltlookslikesugar.com. Thank you for listening.
This is your host, Billy Housh, signing off. Thank you for listening. Remember, not everything in life is what it seems, because even salt looks like sugar.